Hey guys, it's Bastian time. Welcome to Nintendo News. I'm your host Bastian. Let's get to that first story. So I was watching Stephen Colbert's TV show, The Colbert Report, as I do every weekday or 4 times a week or whatever, and out of nowhere, he made a quite humorous Pokemon/Pope joke. Now, for those not familiar with the Pope situation, wow. He was talking about how, with the Pope stepping down, there's going to be, discounts on all of the on that Pope's merchandise and so on, and basically you combine Pokemon with the Pope, and there was this humorous image, and he said, it sounded like an improvised line, "God bless them all," which amused me to no end. So anyways, I told Go Nintendo about it. They posted it, and now I'm posting their post of me telling them about it. But anyways, let's get to that next story. Square-Enix might be hinting at a Bravely Default localization. If it does get localized, I hope to the Chocobos that they change the title a little bit, because but anyways, even if it just stays as Bravely Default and gets localized, I'll buy it because I want to play this game so freaking bad. But anyways, what happened is that the director, or the executive producer of that game, I can't remember which, he tweeted that, yes, they have heard the pleas of the fans overseas, and that they have something to say soon, so I just can't wait until that finally gets released over here. It looks like it's such an awesome game. It's for the 3DS, in case you didn't know. And basically, even though it doesn't have Final Fantasy in the title, it is practically an old-school Final Fantasy game, but with new, pretty 3DS graphics. It basically plays exactly like its sort of level up system, its job system, its battle system is basically Final Fantasy V, but with new pretty graphics. So anyways, can't wait to play it. Donky Kong got ripped off recently. There's a bizarre game on the iOS called Crazy Kong. It's a pretty terrible game. You can search YouTube and find Let's Play of it, basically, from IGN, where they're basically making fun of it, because it's just really awful. And they stole, it's not just, like sometimes you'll see games that you're like, wait a minute, that looks like a Mario game, but it has a leprechaun. Sort of thing. This is like they actually took the sprites from a Donkey Kong game. Like they just stole it. It's just crazy that people do this. Like, don't they realize that Nintendo's going to say, hey, you can't do that, stop it. But anyways. And then our final story, I think a lot of people have taken out of context and don't really understand what's going on, but a fan tweeted Platinum Games and said, hey, Okami 2 would be perfect for the Wii U, don't you think? And Platinum Games said, well, I don't know, you should probably ask Camcon. Now, what people don't understand is that the original creators of Okami was the studio called Clover. And yes, a lot of those people went, that studio closed, I think went bankrupt or something, and then a lot of those people went and founded Platinum Games, but Platinum Games has nothing to do with Okami. Okami is owned entirely by Capcom, which I know sounds weird because they weren't involved in creating it, but they owned the rights to it because they published it. So, for instance, Okami, the sequel that appears on the DS, has nothing to do with Clover or Platinum Games. That was created entirely by Capcom staff. So, if there is an Okami 2, which, by the way, that already happened, and that was Okami, but if there's another Okami game, unfortunately, that's going to have nothing to do with the original creators. That's going to have to do with Capcom. So a lot of people sort of misunderstood that tweet and got really excited and thought, oh, Platinum Games is totally up for it. We just need to talk to Capcom. But Platinum Games has nothing to do with it. They have no say whatsoever. They wouldn't even be even slightly involved in any future Okami things, unfortunately. So they were just saying, hey, we have nothing to do with it. You want to talk to the people who actually have something to do with it. So, yeah, a lot of people thought that that was like a hint that maybe Okami 2 for the Wii U might be a possibility, but no. They were just saying, you may as well be asking Sega for all that it matters because we have nothing to do with Okami at this point. So, yeah. But anyways, that's it for this episode of Nintendo News. See you guys tomorrow for Zelda News 2 days from now. For Nintendo News, bye guys.